story. The name of the story is The Story of Your Life. One day a son goes to his father and says, "Father, what is the value of my life?" And the father gives him a stone and says, "Son, if you want to know the value of life, take this stone and go to the market. And if anyone asks the price, don't say a word and just rise up 2 fingers." So the boy does as his father says and he goes to the market. He wanders around. There was an old woman who approaches the boy and says, "How much is this stone?" And the boy doesn't speak a word as his father says and just rises up 2 fingers. The old woman says, $2, I will take it. The boy is surprised and runs back to his father and says, "Father, there was an old woman at the market who wanted to buy the stone for $2. So the father says, "Okay sir, the next place I want you to go is the museum. And if anyone asks the price, don't say a word and just rise up 2 fingers." So again the boy does as his father says and goes to the museum. After about 20 minutes, there was a middle-aged man who approaches him and says, "Sir, how much is this stone?" And the boy doesn't speak a word and just rise up 2 fingers. And the middle-aged man says, $200, I will take it. The boy can't believe it and gets surprised and runs back to his father and says, Father, there was a middle-aged man at the museum who wanted to buy this stone for $200. And the father says, "Okay son, the last place I want you to go is the precious stone store. Walk inside it, and if anyone asks the price, don't say a word and just rise up 2 fingers." So the boy again does as his father says and goes to the precious stone store. After finding it, he walks inside the precious stone store. There was an old man at the counter. As he sees the stone, he jumps up and screams, "Oh my God, this is the stone I have been looking for my whole life. What do you want for this? How much is this?" So the boy doesn't speak a word and just raises up 2 fingers. And the old man says, $200,000, I will take it. The boy can't believe it and jumps up and runs back to his father and says, Father, there was an old man at the precious stone store who wanted to buy the stone for $200,000. And the father says, "You see, son, do you understand the value of your life? Life is all about where you place yourself. You can decide if you want to be a $2 stone or $200,000 stone. There are some people who love you and for whom you are everything. There are some people who use just as commodity and for them you are worth nothing. So it is upon you, my son, to decide the value of your life." Thank you.